Hello. I often hear, even from other atheists, that God is unfalsifiable. While the concept of a deistic God may be, it is the goal of this video to not only assert that the God of the Christian Bible is falsifiable, but to actually do just that. I will be using biblical as well as Christian descriptions of God. I will not be taking anything out of context. I will not use logical fallacy or circular reasoning. While it may look like I am starting out with the claim the biblical God does not exist, I am in fact just sharing the line of reasoning that inevitably leads to that conclusion. The God of the Judeo-Christian Bible and Christians have many descriptions of God. The most prominent used to describe his very nature are omnipotence, omnipresence, omniscience, and omnibenevolence. These terms are defined as follows. Omnipotent is having unlimited power and authority. Omnipresent is present everywhere at the same time. Omniscient is all-knowing, or knowing everything that there is or ever will be to know. Omnibenevolent is all good, or perfectly moral, etc. I will go ahead and dismiss omnipresence as it is irrelevant to this argument. The God of the Bible must exist in order to exhibit this characteristic. So by showing that the God of the Bible does not exist, and in fact cannot possibly exist, I will show that he, by default, cannot possibly be omnipresent. We are left with omnipotence, omniscience, and omnibenevolence. It is my assertion that these three characteristics cannot possibly exist simultaneously within a single entity. Omnipotence being unlimited power and authority would mean that if an entity possessed such power, they would be capable of anything. They would have an equal ability to do evil as they do good. Omnibenevolence, being all good, limits the omnipotence to being only capable of good, therefore not omnipotent at all. Omniscience, being all-knowing, means that whatever entity possesses such a power truly does know everything there is to know and everything that has yet to be known by other, less knowledgeable entities. This means that no matter what question is posed, the omniscient entity will have the correct answer. However, an omnibenevolent entity, once again being all good, cannot know what it means to desire to do evil, how it feels to desire to do evil. Therefore, the omnibenevolent being cannot possibly be omniscient. While it may be possible for omnipotence and omniscience to exist within a single entity, if you add omnibenevolence to the mix, both are limited and therefore not present at all. An omnibenevolent being is only capable of doing good, and not capable of desiring to do evil, and therefore unaware of what it means to have that desire, what it feels like. The God of the Bible is described to have all four characteristics. Again, we can dismiss omnipresence because he must exist in order to have that characteristic. Because we can see that the other three cannot possibly exist within a single entity, we can see that the God of the Bible is incapable of possessing them. Because a God must possess them in order to fit the description of the God of the Bible, and because no entity can possibly do so, the God of the Bible cannot possibly exist.